Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good time and a good day. We're into the book of Judges, chapter 9 right now. But before I start, I want to just show you where I am. It's in Orlando. They have these beautiful inland lakes, and people build their houses all around the lakes, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's here early in the morning. The sun has not yet come up, but this is just a most beautiful place. I'm staying with the Coons. They are just a remarkable family and great friends to us. I'm just so grateful for such awesome people in our lives. I want to talk to you today on just a very practical subject. Judges chapter 9 is the story of a guy by the name of Abimelech, and he was one of the sons of Gideon. Gideon died. We did him the last few weeks. Gideon died, and Abimelech sought to take over his role as the leader of the nation. But chaos had broken out. Everybody was worshipping other gods, and Abimelech saw his gap, and he thought, this is a great opportunity for me to just get in there. And this is what he did. He went to a whole bunch of people who were meant to be part of his wannabe leadership group, and he said to them, you need to choose a leader. The only problem is that Gideon had 70 odd sons, and he was one of them. And so he says to these guys, he said, you know, all those other sons are from other women. I'm flesh and blood, and I think you should vote for me to be the next king, and I'll be a great king, I'll be a great judge and a great ruler over you. Anyway, the people said, no, that sounds like a feasible sort of idea, Abimelech. No one else wants the job. You can have the job. And Abimelech grabbed power. And so he employed some mercenaries, and they went out, they killed the other 70-odd brothers, and only one survived. His name was Jotham. And he grabbed he grabbed power, and he made himself the self-appointed leader of the nation. Now, for those of you who are aspiring to leadership in, I guess, any realm, there are two ways that you can acquire this authority. The first is that you can acquire authority by grabbing power. And you can grab the power, and you grab the position because you trample on everybody below you, and you decide, I'm the man or I'm the woman, and I'm going to grab this no matter what. And you trample on all the opposition, supposedly, and you become the leader. Well, I got to tell you, we call that positional power. That's the power that you have when you hold a particular position. The only problem with that power is when your position is taken away, you lose your power. You see, there is another source of power or of authority for leadership, and that is found in the leadership that comes from personal power. Positional power is one thing, and there are sadly a lot of people around the world and leaders around the world who lead like that. But positional power is a completely not biblical truth. The only one who has the right to biblical power would be God, because he can never lose his position. Now, there's personal power, which is the power that people get as leaders when they know that the people that they serve and the people that they lead really love them. And you have a look at people like David. David didn't push himself. He didn't trample on people to get the position. The people made him king because they loved him, because they knew that he loved them. Now, you can never lose personal power. You can never lose that, because it's part of who you are. It's part of your character. It's your integrity. It's the wonder of the way that God has made you. And so when we look at leadership today, just have a look around and you see people who grab power. This is this positional power. I want the position, and my power comes with a position. But then there's personal power, where people follow you simply because they know that you love them. Now, in the church, positional power is not a biblical thing. As I said, only God has that position. But personal power is what it's about. And it's not just in the church, it's in your family, it's in your workplace. Guys, let your workers know that you really love them. They will serve you. They will go to the ends of the earth for you if they know that you have the authority over them because you love them, not because you hold a particular position. So I hope that you'll think about that today, because, you know, in the world in which we live, this would be a good lesson for politicians all the way down to parents, that positional power is seriously overrated. Personal power is the way to go. Go and love them, and love them without any agenda, without any motive, and watch what happens. Have a great day, guys. See you soon.